Yes, sir.
All all right. We are officially recording. I was actually just looking at our poster, our title screen. Just so you're aware, Muktikas, we will be getting a new poster with your face on it
Oh
soon.
snap! Cool.
So that will be coming shortly. I was just a little slow to reach out to Sophie to do that. Um,
No problem. That's awesome. I'm actually kind of excited to see.
all right. So as we as we start as we hit where we um, as we begin where we left off, you guys are in the port, and I believe we cut off with Winter Moon literally coming up to you guys, going, "All right, are you guys escorting me up?"
Uh, I mean, yeah, that's part of the deal, right?
I believe
All
we
right,
agreed to meet your employer.
all right. Well, unfortunately, I did have to declare this item, so we will not have the easiest time. As she the points up the street about 6 blocks away, there is a bigger, more official looking building compared to. By the way, this city's still been smaller buildings, maybe two stories maximum each. It's a port city, a fishing town. It reeks of dead fish here. It's not it's not the nicest place, but it is a standard town in that there's inns, taverns usually combined, restaurants. There are shops where you guys can buy goods, um, places where you can acquire services and stuff like that. So there are there are things that you can do, and there's places you can visit. It just smells kind of bad, and it's a little bit more on the modest side for places.
All right. Well, what time of day is it? We have a
Uh,
good amount of time to.
Mid afternoon.
Okay. Should we stick with Winter Moon for now, and then
Well,
maybe, or do you want to look around? Maybe.
is she expecting to get this done immediately? That's kind of the impression that I was getting.
Yeah, that's why I ask. I believe.
I would personally prefer to get this uh, bit off my hands. Yes.
Well, we did agree to help her, and if she actually knows my friend Nazem, then I suppose I can tolerate assisting her for a little bit.
Oh, you know a
By all
guy?
means.
Oh,
You,
yes. Yeah, we went over. Yeah, of course I know Nazem. We go way back. He's a very special, dear friend to me.
well, then we'll have a special time
I don't.
when we get there. Then.
Oh, I don't know if he'll. Oh, oh, Tom. Oh, hey, just to clarify, so Mook, are you going to be running stubs? I just figured we'd get that out of the way.
I believe I would just need his character sheet, right? Basically.
Yeah, if you have access to, hold on,
Oh, that's the thing. I
I'll
haven't
copy and paste
got
it
his
in.
info.
I just linked
Um,
it in the general. So if you want to bring it
Oh,
over
you can
here.
just get it from the campaign thing.
Yeah, if you go to the campaign under your drop down in the
Okay.
top right, and then
So,
campaigns. But I just linked it in general if that's a little
can I
quicker.
kind of keep him mostly as assisting today? Because I'm just because I'm still learning. I don't mind doing it, but
No, that's okay. I just figured we'd
I just
touch
want to
base
keep him
on that
on,
before we
keep him
go too
along.
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, the
All
other
right.
thing too is I know John has like everyone's character sheets pretty
Always
well
do.
pretty well
All right.
memorized.
Well,
So if we want to
all
hand
right.
off to John, he can also.
But if you want to get like a good hand on, working with the mechanics and farting around with another class or anything, that's also kind of a fun thing to do too, Mook. So,
I mean, I do, but I'm still learning. I did actually read a ridiculous amount of the rule book the other day. But
Jeez.
would you mind running it?
no, I don't mind.
Okay. But I'm gonna
All right.
keep his open anyway, just because.
All right. Yes. So yes, I'm
Follow
I'm
along with what you're
sure
doing. Yes.
I'm sure we'll have a good time, and I mean, you'll be there as well.
And by all
So,
means, lead the way.
all right.
Refresh this real quick. All right. Well, Tom, did you freeze?
Nope. I'm just
Oh,
typing something to you.
okay.
All right. So, Winter Moon kind of walks up over to you and kind of shoulder checks into Kibley and goes, "All right. Uh, so this isn't going to be easy. They're going to be. I had to declare the item that I brought and that I'm bringing to my employer. So,
Hmm.
um, there are going to be people trying to steal it from us. So if we start walking, the
So
if
you're
we start,
saying you're an escort, or I mean, we're escorting
You
you.
need an escort.
yes, I'm escorting you, or you're escorting me, and
Only the finest of escorts.
Absolutely.
this isn't well. Let's see
Might I
how well this
suggest
can go.
Might I
What was
It's
it?
an
suggest you
escort
stay
mission.
very close to the meaty one over here, and I give that shoulder kind of like pat squeeze to Stubbs.
I, the meaty one.
All right, Beefcake, then stay with me. Let's go.
Hmm.
How are you guys going about walking? I mean, it seems
I am going to hang back a little bit, just so I can kind of peek around town, just getting an eye about the folk, the general demeanor. Um, just looking for anything inconspicuous as we're walking.
I would like to say that I am walking. I'm gonna stick kind of close by, and I think we'll try and be relatively inconspicuous.
okay.
Yeah, I'll try to walk slightly ahead of her, just listening for directions, just to make sure her path is clear.
Okay, so you're making sure the path is clear. You guys are trying to look inconspicuous. Searching the path, Saber, roll perception check.
7.
7.
Mhm.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Um. So yeah, this thing that you're walking up and trying to make sure there's a clear path for. The thing about it is that 7's enough because this thing is large. You see this ogre that has like just a big club that you hear just like taking this huge club and like almost like tree trunk like and like shaking people down. Like you see like two people like get like lifted up on it as he's just like, have you seen the gem?
Hmm. So,
Ooh.
Is he speaking to us at the moment?
No,
Or
this
okay,
is
so you're
about
noticing him. Okay.
Saber's just noticing him about half a block up. What are you guys
Um,
doing?
hmm. Is that a friend of yours?
No.
Can I look for like an alleyway, maybe a way around?
Yeah. Is there a way we can dip by this thing?
Give me a perception or investigation check. Perception being if you're just a quick like situational awareness. Investigation if you're stopping to be like, oh fuck, let's figure this out before we keep moving forward.
Um.
All of us or just Ghibli?
Yeah, I was gonna ask who do you want to do that?
Who is looking? Kibbley initially I think called it out if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
it was kind of a toss up, but yeah, like I'm
Yeah, just go
kind of
for it.
looking
You
to see
both
if
can
there.
roll. How about that? You both can roll. Because rolling dice is
Okay.
yeah,
fun.
Let's
I'm
see,
gonna watch the door.
investigation or perception, depending
Yeah, I'm
on
going. Okay.
Yes.
Perception 20. Natural 20, 22.
natural 20. Ooh,
Did we
I don't
Oh,
both
even.
roll a natural
I
20?
feel like I shouldn't even. I no,
Oh.
I heard you
Oh, I
say
thought
it.
you were saying you
I
rolled.
didn't even. I didn't
I
even
think
click
that's
it
my
yet,
my
and I'm
first
like, well,
nat
shit.
20.
You
That's
know
my
what?
first
How
nat
about
20.
yeah? I was
22,
gonna
baby.
say,
Let's go.
how about I just do the aid, and well, there's no point in doing it now, so there you go.
there's all right. So there is yeah. So you guys are looking and you guys see like he's shaking down and there's like a big crowd that's kind of headed towards him right now and you're seeing a window uh thanks to Muktikus like looking ahead you see like a window where you guys can kind of sneak by. So I'm going to give you guys all stealth checks at advantage. This is a group stealth check. Uh majority
At
majority
advantage.
majority
All of us
rolls.
had advantage, or
Yeah, all of you at advantage.
Okay. Okay. 13 on the.
The DC you're trying to beat
Okay.
is 8.
uh,
Okay. 15.
23 was my higher roll.
15.
I can roll for subs if you'd
Yes,
like.
please.
All right, let me do a d20 subs. Your modifier was a 2.
I got a
So
9.
A
subs had
9.
a
Just got it.
subs's higher roll was a 20. So
I rolled 1 and a
so
6.
oh, for God's sakes,
Okay.
you're clanking around it. You almost walk right into
Dang.
the fucking table.
Yeah. He's like, dang. Oh. Grabbed him right by the neck of his armor plate in the back.
Yeah. So
He
Tom,
yanked
I
him
had a
back real
23.
quick.
Subs had a 20.
Okay. Winter Moon got a dirty 20. So um, where Saber like sees this huge thing and kind of like trips over himself, and everyone kind of like catches him and just like fireman like carries him along as you guys just
Catch the back of his neck and this way.
Just grab him like, "Whoa!"
Going up this hallway.
Going in the crowd. Let's go.
and you guys just shift right on by, leaving this ogre behind.
Hmm. So yeah, it looks like you weren't kidding about having multiple people interested in you, huh?
I was not, no.
Hmm.
It seems like they're more interested in that gem, if you ask me.
Well, that's well, I suppose we just need to maybe try and promptly deliver this to my favorite red dragon.
Do we have any idea roughly how far it is?
Yeah, whereabouts are we heading to? What's our ETA here, Winter?
Uh, if we can move with appropriate haste, we're about half hour of walking away.
Hmm.
Where we have about 5 more blocks to go.
What are we harboring? What is this gemstone to you?
It is it is a bit of arcane. It's an arcane feat of engineering that my employer, my benefactor, wishes to study.
Benefactor. Does he make you call him that, or is that just a word he uses?
It's just a word he uses.
Have you ever seen a red dragonborn blush?
And I'm sure if anyone can make him, it would be you.
Yeah, it sure is.
I, as you guys walk by, you guys now are walking by some shops, and a a red-headed uh, human kind of brushes up to you guys with some silks. Um, can I interest you in some wares?
Sorry, kid, we're a little busy right now. I'm
You,
attempting to just keep having us
We have to
walk.
stay on track.
Yeah.
How late are you open? We'll be back. Keep the lights on.
I think you should come shop now, though. Kibble,
I
roll
roll my
What
wisdom
business?
saving throw.
a wisdom saving throw. Ooh, 7.
You suddenly really want
He he must
to.
have done something to catch my eye.
She just winks and
I I roll my eyes and I look at you guys and I say, "I'll catch up. Let me take a look."
I grabbed Kibble by the arm. Kibble, you were the one that convinced us we need to meet this person you claim to know.
That is a valid
And you're gonna
point.
ditch us.
I wasn't
I
gonna
know you
ditch
want to
you. I
shop, but
just
you
gonna
know,
take a look.
we're
just a
we could be
moment.
here more than enough time. You
We'll
just
come
have
back.
enough time.
He does make a good point.
No, he really does want to shop right now.
We need to meet a friend of his now.
Hmm.
But my
We
silks.
can come and shop another time.
Ooh.
Kibble, are you sure about that? I think you want to stay with me.
I mean, I failed that earlier check. I don't know if I should. I mean, I know what me as a player I want to do, but I don't know if I'm. I don't know if I just got either sincerely
Like
intrigued
charmed or
by this.
something. Yeah. Like
Like,
As
I
far
mean,
as
me
you
as a
know,
player.
as far as you know, you are sincerely intrigued and
Well,
want
then I
to.
guess I'm like, listen, okay, Mook, listen, I'm really quick. I'll catch up. I'll see what they want. Just give me a few minutes to take a little look, all right? I can catch up.
Um, I look at the little shopkeeper and I growl, "We need to be going." And if I show some fang,
The boys are pulling me, Tom. I don't know.
Roll an intimidation check.
Saber.
Yes.
Oh no.
natural one for a 2.
Oh.
Kibbley, Kibbley.
Saber, stop staring the girl. I'll see what she has. I'll be right back.
And
Kibbley,
I
how?
turn and rip out my blade and say, "We need to be going," and reiterate what Saber said.
You may also roll an intimidation roll.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Things are getting heated.
Okay. Natural 6 plus 6 is 12.
Oh,
Did I do that right? Yeah.
Kibbley, are you not going to defend my honor?
Gentlemen, please. Stubbs, can I have Stubbs join in on trying to drag my chatty distracted ass away?
Would Stubbs just drag you, or would he throw
I th-
you?
I feel like Stubbs would probably
Grab you
I feel
by
like
the
whatever
collar,
Stubbs would
drag.
do would probably be very physical to the point where he's just straight up like either manhandling me or dragging me or something.
Right. Don't cats have
Yeah.
that little scruff behind their head, right? You just grab them by the scruff of the
Ooh,
neck and just drag.
ooh, that's low.
Kibbley, roll an acrobatics check to. I'm gonna roll Stubbs' athletic check.
Okay. Acro 14.
He got a natural 20.
This
Let's
effortless. I
He
I
just
wiggle and futile.
go.
he just heaves you, and you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And I want you to repeat your Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, 4 points of bludgeoning damage and my take a whiz throw. 13.
Oh, they're they're trying to harm you, and they're trying to harm me. Everyone, roll initiative, please.
Oh, for God's sake.
Um,
Six.
is that
Dice for this.
wait? Is that just the D20 for initiative?
Plus your
Plus
dexterity
your
modifier.
um
Oh,
I
okay.
rolled for subs I rolled a 14, so plus 2 that'd be a 16.
I rolled a 10 plus 2 is 12.
And I had a 6 on mine.
Okay,
I got 14.
14
Oh my god.
12.
and 7 for Winter Moon. Give me 1 second. Let me get this. Oh, where are my cameras?
Man, whatever she had, it must have been I must have really been interested.
Yeah.
She probably had like catnip in the hut or something. And I'm like, hold on, boys, wait a second.
Listen here.
Listen,
If we're gonna have a good night after this job,
have you smelled
we
the inside
got.
of this place?
Winter Moon should have tried to like reverse charm. Darn.
At higher
That would've been
levels,
nice.
Bard gets like a charm resistance thing, but it's like I think it's kind of a higher level ability. And also if it's hitting me, then I don't really know how useful it would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the things I'm going for it. Level 14 for the paladin. I can just choose to end a spell on a character.
Yeah.
I gotta get my. I gotta look through my class more.
Kind of fun.
I literally I read like all the. Oh man. And so it
What?
begins, gents.
You're Hexblade, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah. Which is that in this book? Because I feel like I've
Mm,
read the Warlock stuff several times, and I feel like none of them
I think it
are.
is, right? Because that's
Maybe I'm.
isn't that one of the default flavors of Warlock?
Maybe you're right. I might be. I could be glossing over it too quickly, like not
That
grasping
and
it. well enough.
And there's also like
Um,
50 million subclasses too. So sometimes when you straight up just read through them, it can be a little bit like, wait, which one did? Huh? Wait, huh?
yeah, it's
All,
tough.
Yeah.
I mean,
all
the
right.
book
Are
is
you
ridiculous. It's tough, but
all right,
yeah.
guys? So Winter Moon, Saber, Mukticus, Stubbs. This is where Kibble got thrown to.
Oof.
And at the storefront is this kind lady. This kind lady. Stubbs, you're up first.
Well, wait, is
All right.
she kind? I'm confused.
So yeah, I guess if it's Stubbs' turn and she throws it, I mean, okay, I know we rolled for initiative, but is this going to straight up murder mode, or I mean, like, as for Kibble, am I still like, am I looking at her like she's a friend?
Kibble is
I
looking at her like she's a friend.
So, I'm sorry. Are we in combat or not? I don't know like how to. I'm sorry.
See, now you guys are still kind of in a weird spot because,
Okay. Okay. So this is just kind of the spacing of where we are after that interaction, I guess, is what you're saying.
yes.
Okay. Okay. But it's Stubbs' turn.
then I think Stubbs is probably not going to. Stubbs doesn't strike me as one who would just immediately murder some shopkeeper. So I think Stubbs would probably get probably close and up in their face and like yell like back, something like back off, lady. We've got business to attend to, and like the cat comes with us. That sort of like.
Hmm.
So
Roll
I
an,
suppose intimidate.
yeah, roll an intimidation check.
All right, so that's a so D20. That is a 13. Stubbs rolls a 13 to intimidate her.
He has a +3 to it. He gets to use his
Plus
strength
3.
modifier.
I'm looking at. Oh, is that? Oh, you know what? That must be under. I'm not raging though
Correct.
for
You just,
intimidation.
yeah, I let strength based characters use their strength modifier
Okay, so
because
if it's a
muscles are
plus,
scary.
if it's a
Okay.
+3, then that would be 15 total for um for his intimidate. Hi, buddy, you're a friend. That would be his 15 total.
15 total.
Yeah, because it was a 12, and then if he's able to use a strength roll, then that's a 3.
So you need to be on your way then?
Hey, and the cat comes with us. The chatty catty comes with us. Hey, friend. This is my best friend right here on the screen. Ooh, what a friend.
With that, she drops her form and you see these devil wings sprout out. And she goes, fair enough. Fair enough. Can I interest you in any wares for your time and to show my appreciation to you?
So she drops her form, and now she's got her full demonish look going on here.
Yes.
Am I still charmed, or
No,
did he agitate her?
he agitated her enough that she releases it.
Okay, she probably knew that that dwarf was about to start chewing on her for breakfast. So I guess Kibble is kind of recovering from this for a moment and sort of actually isn't part of the charmed condition like you are aware that you have been charmed.
You're aware that it has happened when it's done. So, yes, Kibble, you are aware.
So I'm
Um,
probably sort of like coming
How?
to and sort of looking over at this lady and just taking a moment to reassess myself. And I would say if this just happened in front of Stubbs, he probably not like meanly shoves her, but just sort of pushes her out of the way and goes to pick my ass up and stand me up and come on, like get lost to the girl and to the demon and
Dwarf, before you go, would you like a reward? Anything from my shop, free of
listen,
charge.
lady, we're busy.
But can you
Maybe let's
resist
go.
me?
Um,
Is
could
Stubbs gonna
I?
have to contest that?
No, he doesn't have to contest anything. She's literally just seeing if,
He takes it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Uh, the-
I'm sorry, Elf, are
I
you interested?
No, absolutely not. We really must be going.
Well,
I I stop on the way. I compose myself enough to say something to her like, "Huh, a charm spell. If no, I don't know, something very kind of snarky like, you wouldn't need to charm people if you were as if you had the natural talent and charisma.
Like a gentleman like myself.
Disappointed.
All you had to do was ask nicely.
But then I just give her a wink and I kind of keep walking with Stubbs.
Maybe we'll be
as
back.
as as you get about a block away, um, kind of like a last fleeting little bit that you hear a little telepathic bond being broken, um, which gives you the impression, Kibley, that she was kind of listening to you guys as you continued walking and talking. And she goes, "You, you could only have been so lucky to have been my slave and everything that would have come with it.
Trust me, lady, I ain't into that.
Oh, you would have been." All right. So you guys continue on then?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes.
sounds like our game plan. Is Winter wants us to get
Yeah,
there, and
I
I'm
think we're a
sure
little bit of a one-track mind at the
Winter wouldn't
moment.
have been very thrilled to watch these four guys simp over this Batgirl over here.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah, she does have a bit of a smirk on her face as you guys continue to walk. How are you guys going about this now?
I think, in my opinion, I think I'm walking a little more like, all right, we got to make up a little bit of lost time here. Let's
Can we go on a jog? Maybe we should pick up the pace.
double time, boys.
All right, so you guys pick up the pace then.
Hmm.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
just wasted a bunch of time having some succubus or I'm assuming that's a succubus, whatever. I don't think that's just a tiefling. Well, whatever she is, wasting our time with. nonsense charm shenanigans.
I'm glad it ended the way it did. I don't think walking into a city, well, sailing into a city and then immediately murdering people in the streets would be a
Ugh.
good look. So
Can you believe how low class can you be? You're casting a charm spell on somebody.
I
I
agree,
suppose
but
that's what you have to do when you don't have when you aren't able to just simply speak to people.
it's poor salesmanship. But
Honestly, right?
I agree. I totally agree, and I would never ever succumb to such
Uh-oh.
seductions. Such seductions.
Somebody, everybody still here?
Yes.
Still
I
here.
am. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
My thing flashed and then it went like somebody logged off. But we're here. Okay, so
All right.
All right.
All right.
can't believe you singled me out. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you did just get singled out.
Wow.
Let's see. So
Oh,
you guys continue,
Stubbs,
and
Stubbs, be a little gentler with my outfit and my fur and my instrument next time, please. Although thanks.
you aren't a dog. After all, you don't like it rough? No? No one thinks that's funny?
I've been I
I
Oh.
suppose you could call me a little bit of a pussy. And we're just sitting here making
we're all cracking up.
all these
Winter Moon's
bantery
like
jokes. Winter's probably just like
arms crossed, like
she's probably
you
just so annoyed
fucking
that she's
children,
with the boys club here.
shaking her
Exactly.
head. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What have we gotten ourselves? What have I gotten myself into? All right, so you guys are moving at appropriate haste now at this point.
I would say so.
I would say so.
Yeah.
We're
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 trying to like make
yeah.
some time for after whatever is this meeting is gonna be,
Okay.
because we still want to find a good place to stay for the evening, and
Oh,
we're gonna want to pick up some wares, I'm sure.
technically I guess I used my I know a guy mechanic, so but we'll get to that part when we get to that part.
Mm.
Or do I actually need to have like said it, Tom, or are we just gonna kind of?
We'll do it when we get there.
All right.
All right. So all of a sudden, uh, you guys hear this rush of air, and doof, doof, one after the other. Stubbs. Stubbs takes 8 points of piercing damage,
8.
and Saber, you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Ugh.
As you guys
Uh,
notice immediately that there are an arrow sticking out of each of them.
Hmm.
Their walls or
I shout something like,
outcroppings, things to hide behind.
"Take cover," and
Yeah.
I see if yeah I shout something like like a command for everybody to get down, get behind something, take something vaguely that implies something like that.
We've been ambushed.
and I'll try to keep Winter Moon behind me.
Okay? All right. I would like you guys to all. Okay. I'm gonna load up the battle map just for stuffs and giggles, so you guys can see in real time what I'm doing. I'm sorry that I'm kind of just recycling the same town scape. So you guys all dive into places. Tuck in. Kibley, where do you tuck in?
Um. Okay, hold on. Let me make this screen a little bit bigger.
Do we have any idea where the shots came from?
Roll survival check.
Ugh. Jeez, 4.
Nope. Kibli, where are you?
Let's see. That is. Who are the guys at like 9 o'clock?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's
who's
Saber
good?
and Wintermoon.
Okay. So Stubbs
Well,
and Mook are the teal and blue ones. They're the green and blue ones.
Yep, I'm still
Okay.
gonna get to you guys. I'm just gonna
Oh, oh, yeah.
want.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to figure out where everyone ran to hide.
I want to duck behind something. I want to get some form of cover.
These are alleyways, and then these are buildings.
Hmm. I don't know. I guess close enough to the group, I suppose. I would imagine we were all probably relatively clustered together.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just joking about, so. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Retreat close to Kibli and. Assuming Stubbs would follow us. Okay.
What's roll d20. Roll d20. Above 10, and Stubbs followed you. Below 10, and that barbarian not so brightness kicked in.
Kibli, you want to roll or do you want me to roll it?
I'll do this one.
Alright.
Ooh, 3. Yep. So he's
he goes the other way.
He ran out with his
He
freaking
looks
axe out
all
into the alley,
directions and runs away from all of us.
and then he
Like,
yeah.
So Stubbs runs a different way, tucks into an alleyway, now by himself. You guys see this, like, you hear a bunch of people screaming, and then you hear this and these heavier feet falling as this creature moves up. And you can see it like sniffing the ground, going back and forth and sniffing the area. All right. I need everyone to roll a stealth check. Now, you guys need to meet or beat the DC of 12 as this thing.
Kibli got it.
23 for me.
Oh my god.
Stubbs is at 16 plus.
I rolled a natural 1.
Stubbs is at 18.
So I'm at 3.
I got a 14.
Wintermoon got a 15. So, Muktikus.
Oof.
So you guys are all.
Kibli's gonna be pissed at me.
Over what? Having a bad.
For drawing his attention.
Oh. Oh, because it's coming at. Oh, because
But
you're with
hopefully.
me.
And
Oh.
suddenly all the
Yeah.
characters hear the smashing of this window, and this giant, it's a larger, like, dragon-esque dog, um larger dragon-esque dog, and oh, Kibble, since
Monster
you're
Hunter
getting
shit.
fucked with this one, can you roll a d6 for me?
Yes. Once D&D Beyond decides to start functioning again because it's just stuck in a reloading. That's cool. I didn't want it to work anyway. All right. One of these four browsers will actually work. Okay. Okay, Brave
Alright.
Browser is working right now, so we're going to use Brave Browser to make this roll until Firefox decides to stop shitting the bed. Oh, wait, Firefox is working again.
Excellent.
Fucking Christ sakes.
Kibble, I'm sorry.
Okay, Tom, what roll was it again? Sorry,
A
it took a moment.
d6.
D6.
D6?
Yep.
3.
All right. So you see this green guard drake just smash through the window and stare straight at you. No horn on the head, like no rhinoceros horn like a traditional blue one would have. And I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative because this is gonna potentially go south very
Shit's gonna
quickly.
get real. Great.
14 for me. Stubbs got 22.
Ugh. 6.
Okay. Saber.
21.
Okay. All right. So the shop walls are thin. Stubbs was standing right across the street as this happened. Um, so this, you guys can see this going down. So Stubbs, you're first in the initiative. You know what? Before we start that, I'm gonna give a round. No, I want this to be an initiative order. Uh, Stubbs, you're up first.
Okay, Stubbs probably saw and or heard the crash and saw this thing chunk through the window, right?
Yes.
Rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature or taken damage since then. Okay. And he's across the hallway.
Correct.
How many feet is it to the building where we are?
30,
Or where?
35,
Show me
40,
30
45.
feet.
Is he 30 feet or is he 25 feet?
Oh shit. Damn, he is 25.
This is so 5, 10,
Dude.
15, 20, 25. This is 25 feet for him.
And then a dash is still out in the middle of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. He's got his Morning Star. Oh, he's got a crossbow. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Stubbs is going to start walking over. He's going to move all 25 feet. And then he's going to suddenly remember that he was getting shot at. a moment ago, and he is going to snap to alert and take the dodge action.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I don't think I have a bonus action that I will use just yet.
Okie dokies.
Okay,
So,
so that is Stubbs.
okay. And with that, so everything's at disadvantage against him, right?
Correct.
Okay. Because exactly as you expected. Let's see. Disadvantage, that's a natural 2 on the disadvantage roll. So that's 8. Not hit him. 16 is his armor class. All right. And the second one, the higher of the 2 rolls is a dirty 20, natural 14. So Stubbs is
Sorry,
going to
14 or 20?
20, natural 14.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 14, but then the modifier is 20, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
10. Stubbs takes 14 points of damage from that single arrow that shoots down into him. Saber, you're up.
From my position, would I have seen the guard Drake run into the other building? Or seen where Stubbs got shot from?
If you want to try and see where Stubbs got shot from, you're gonna have to use your action to do a perception check to see if you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as knowing where the guard Drake is, I'm gonna say I mean, this thing wasn't subtle, and
Okay.
like this thing wasn't subtle. It's literally the next building over, and yeah, you
Okay.
yeah,
Um,
it's the next building over, so the walls are thin enough you can tell.
okay. And then I guess I'll take my action to see if I can figure out where we're getting shot from.
All
Because that
right,
seems to me the most important thing.
roll a perception check.
13.
13. Let me just double check something. 13, unfortunately, is not enough to be able to tell where this shot was coming from.
All right.
Anything else on your turn? You want to use any movement or anything?
Yeah, I think I would tell Wintermoon to keep a lookout for the whoever's shooting at us and try to make my way up the wall with like my back to the wall and my shield out front to get up towards the other building.
All right, that's as far as you can get.
All right. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Kibble, you're up with Muktikas on deck.
All right. I put my hand on Mook because it looks like I am within touch range of him.
Yes.
And I say, okay, you're up. And I use heroism on him. So you're gonna get 4 temporary HP at the start of every one of your turns. It doesn't stack, but like every turn you'll get 4 temporary HP. Also, you are immune to being frightened.
Alrighty.
That'll
Is heroism an action or a bonus action?
It is an action. I had to double check, but yes, it is in fact an action, an actionable action.
All
It
right.
is very action packed.
Heroism. Which means I can't be frightened, you said?
You're immune to being frightened, and every turn you get 4 temporary HP. So if things start smacking you, the first 4 HP will be like fake temporary HP.
Okay. Kibli, get out of range of the monster. I'm gonna try to move behind and hit him for a critical strike.
All right. With my bonus action, I will look. Can I see Stubbs out the window or?
Very easily, yes.
All right. I want to just take note of Stubbs being out the window for the moment, and I'm going to back up a little. Actually, if he, Mook, you just said you were gonna go behind the creature,
Yes, I think I can move quick enough to get behind it.
then I am
To try
going
and get
to.
advantage.
Tom, does it need to be 180-degree flanking, or if I jump in front of it?
Yeah, one has to be on one side where the other person has to be on the other, or if you guys went 1 and 1, but it has
Yeah,
to be.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize we had to like flank. Okay. I
something
thought
like
I had to
that.
just be behind it. I'm sorry.
But
The
if you
problem is
shout something,
I didn't want to
yeah,
put
go
you
ahead.
in danger. That's why I told you to get out of the way and I'll go behind it. That's my mistake.
I can still do that actually if you attack it from the front. So I'll just dash to kind of be behind the thing. I'll kind of like stay
Do you
close,
have enough
try and.
movement to do that? Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
I've
hadn't
got.
even moved yet. Okay,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Also, I'm a freaking tabax intercontinental
Wait,
ballistic
I
tabac.
would gain advantage though?
Yes.
Um, yeah, any
Oh, okay.
because we're
So it's
flanking
when
it.
okay. So I misunderstood that a little bit. That's my mistake. Okay, so it's when we're flanking it, not when you're behind the target. Got it. Okay.
All
So
right.
either way that still works. All right, cool.
All right, Muktakus, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try and hit him with my my hex blade.
Okay.
So
You have
I
advantage.
rolled a 12 on the first and a natural 20 on the second, so 27 to hit,
Okay.
and then
So you have green flame blade up. So um, you're going to be rolling 2d8, one for fire, one for slashing. You re-roll ones and twos until you get a minimum of 3. The dice get doubled for a critical hit, and then you add your
wait,
charisma modifier on top of it.
okay, sorry, 2d8
Yep. Roll those first.
plus, okay, okay,
Just we'll go through the step by step. You roll those
5
first. And
and 1 is 6.
re-roll the 1.
Okay, 4,
Okay, so
so
9
9.
total. We're going to double that
Mhm.
to 18 because you got a critical hit.
Okay,
Um, and then we're going to add your 5, your Sword of Fathoms.
so 24.
Yep.
Sweet.
So, Kibli, you position yourself, and Muktakus, you come up, and with one hand you cast Green Flame Blade upon your weapon, and you raise up high and slash down, and this giant green slash goes across this guard drake that now looks ferocious and in significant pain as you land a significant blow to it. Do you have a bonus action you wish to use?
Um, I don't want to leave Kibley on his own. I'm gonna stand my ground.
All right. And your ground shall be stood as this thing now goes to attack you.
That'd be so.
It is it's going so this Drake is going to try and take a giant bite out of you. And that's going to be a 17 plus 5, so that's 22.
Okay.
You're going to take 6 points of damage.
And
Don't I have +4 for the interaction?
What?
From Kibley's, or
it's
was that only during my
it's
actual action?
no, it's temporary HP. Do you ever play WoW?
No, I don't.
No, don't say
Unfortunately.
unfortunately. It's good that you didn't do that.
Um,
All right.
okay, so it doesn't apply in this situation. So I still take 6 then, correct?
What you had 4 temporary HP, so that would eat up the 4, and so 2 off of your actual HP.
Oh, okay. Okay, so
All
then
right.
it's got okay. Good
And
thing I
then
remember that then. All right, cool.
the nice thing about heroism
All right.
is that let me
And then a
read
7
it.
will not hit you.
At the start of every one of your turns. So when it's your turn again, you get the 4
Get the
temporary
4
HP
Okay.
again.
Sweet. Okay.
So it absorbed a little bit of damage. So
How
that's
many turns does that last?
good. Concentration up to 1 minute, so that's about 10 turns, unless something fucks up my concentration.
Okay. I'll try to keep you from getting hit as best we can, Kibley. Thank you for the assistance.
Light them up.
Do my best.
All right. And Wintermoon is going to use her action to perception check. 10, 15, 25, 30, and see that there was a door connecting the two stores and just casually walk through.
Well, that's not as dramatic, I guess. Not as dramatic as what's gonna happen next. Hi, buddy. Are you a friend? Come here.
I mean, that's one way to end this battle.
Come here.
All right. So yeah, so she just kind of casually walks through. Stubbs, you're up.
All right. So, can you show me where 25 movement speed directly towards that? I forget what you called it. The alligator-looking thing. The thing that
Guard
looks like it
Drake.
belongs in Monster Hunter. The guard Drake.
Here's 25.
That's where 25 is. Can you
Yep.
show me what an additional 25 would look like? Assuming moving immediately. Would I have enough to land on it? Like, slightly unconventional. If Stubbs started sprinting towards that thing using both his movement and the dash, could I, like, cannonball charge jump at it and, like, you get what I'm
Try and
saying?
punch
Like,
a hole through it
like,
with your head.
like,
Just dive through it.
something
Superman dive through
like,
the
like
side of it.
tackle
Spear it
or
against the
you
wall.
know what I
Spear
mean.
it
Like,
against the wall.
I'm physically going to try and slam myself into it, or jump on it, or whatever would be
Roll an
a
athletic.
game mechanic.
Roll an athletics check for Stubbs.
Stubbs cannonball. 15 plus. He's got a 3 modifier, so that's an 18.
Let's go.
All right.
Come on, it's gotta work.
And roll an animal handling check for me for
Animal
Stubbs.
handling. All right, he's got a 0 modifier, so
Lay down.
oh, it was only a 3. Damn it.
Okay.
Lay down.
So he comes through and y- you guys all of a sudden realize that this is a butcher's shop, and and Stubbs just dives through. He now has like a ring of sausages as a necklace, and it looked like, well, no, for that low of an handling check, he didn't even think about it. But he just dove through some sausages, and now he's like holding on to the back of this guard drake for dear life. But like he is like holding on to it. Weapons, like he dropped his morning star's been dropped. He's just holding on with two hands, and he's just there. Anything else with his turn?
Well, that was his movement. That was his action, and I don't. Wow. You know, every time I've watched a barbarian, in my
I missed that comment. You cut out for a second.
I don't know
Yeah.
why it's doing that every now
Yeah,
and
it keeps disconnecting. I don't think it's anything you're doing. It might just.
it might just
I
be
don't
the
know. I feel
connection.
like Discord just does that sometimes.
No, I was just saying every time I watch
Something
somebody
else.
play a barbarian, I'm like, why aren't they raging all the time? But now I'm like, now that I'm actually at the wheel, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it right now. So I'm gonna hold off on that rage, and I don't. He doesn't have a usable bonus action.
Okay.
Where's your mom?
All right. So now, clad in sausage, holding on to this drake. And let's see. Saber, two arrows come at you, and your shield goes up and just ting ting off of
Ooh.
off of the shield. Saber, you're up with Kibble on deck.
Um, I yell out to them that if they don't quit shooting, they're going to lose their dog. And I duck into the building and see what's going on.
All right. Roll an intimidation check. That is not counting as your action.
12. 13. I get a +1.
All right. 15 feet of movement gets you in the building proper, in a manner that you feel safe, and you see these guys running the train on this guard drake.
All right. I will join them, and I'll take a hit with my rapier.
Okay.
Draw the rapier.
You are flanking.
Okay. Wonderful.
Flonking, if you will.
12 plus 5 for 17.
That does hit.
So it's 8 damage,
Okay.
and I use my bonus action to smack with my shield.
Alrighty.
It's for damage, not for running. That's bad. That's a 9.
Oof.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
But you do just jam your blade down, your rapier down into this drake and pull it back. And yeah, it's starting to look bloodied.
All right. And that's my turn.
Okay. Kibble, you are up.
You said we're in a butcher shop.
Yes. Yeah, you're in a meat shop. You're surrounded by big hunks of meat, sausages, different things, and whatnot.
And Stubbs is still attempting to sausage wrangle this thing.
Kinda, yes.
Shove something in its mouth, Ghibli. Make sure it can't bite us.
Can I
Feel
Oh,
like he's
I
glitching out.
understand.
There he is.
Oh, did he again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
All right.
All right. About. Okay. Do you hear me through the phone now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know why my laptop is shitting out like that and resetting. So anyway, is there something easily accessible that I can attempt to pacify it with a meat snack or something?
Massive.
Like
Love it.
like we're in a meat shop. It's an alligator thing. I see Stubbs fighting with it with the sausage, and I go, "Hold on, wait a second."
Just to clarify, it's not an alligator. It is a dragon. Um,
I I know. I'm sorry. I just keep looking at the thing over here, and in my mind, honestly, I'm also flashing
Well,
back
that's
to
what I'm
what's his name with this
picturing when
stupid
I
fucking
think.
alligator.
I would still call it a dragon. Monster
This
Hunter
scaly
dragon.
boy
Either
here. I'm like,
or,
hold
I
on, wait a
think.
second,
all
and
right. I'm gonna ask you a question that I just realized I get to ask, and I'm very excited to get to ask this right now, Kibble. Are you proficient with your meat?
I am going to attempt to calm this beast with my meat.
um, roll, roll an attack. You for ease of use, roll it at advantage as if you're doing a rapier attack. Dexterity plus dexterity plus proficiency.
Fucking okay. Did this seriously boot me again? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if
You
you
got it.
heard the joke that I made, but I said something like, "I'm sure Kibley's probably decently okay at handling meat." But then I realized that I was a bard and I have jack of all trades, so I'm at least half proficient with handling meat.
At the
Well,
very least.
Roll for ease of use, roll a rapier attack at advantage, please.
Rapier attack at advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Um, first one is 15. Second one is only 9.
15
Don't worry,
is
boys. I'm gonna put my meat in this.
fuck.
No one can resist my sauce.
you shove like a big old hunk of meat in there. And I need you now to roll an animal handling check at advantage, please.
Okay. First roll. That's only a 5. Come on.
Come on, you got
Oh,
this.
fuck me.
Let's go.
Natural 20 for 22.
Love it.
You all feel the body of this thing go limp and like
Oh no, what have I done to it?
non-aggressive, and it just whomp, like just rips off a chunk of this meat and like swallows it whole. And kind of like a dog, you see this guard drake's tail start to kind of wag.
I'm like, there, buddy. Just keep on trying my meat. This is one pussy that knows how to handle meat. And I try not to laugh at my own joke, and I side eye Winter Moon real quick as I say this.
Her her arms are crossed and she's just shaking her head at you.
All right, okay. I think it looks like it's. Hold on, hold off on it. I mean, there's still whoever's shooting at us, but I think this thing is probably
Controlled for the most part.
tame enough at the moment.
Kibble,
Oh, Drake.
I want to ask you a question. What would you prefer? To have a creature with multi attack or the equivalence of sneak attack?
So, does this creature apply debuffs with said
That's a
multi-attack?
that's a good question because multi-attack has proven to be. I'm pretty sure that's
It's
Tom's
not.
number one killer of player characters, but
So
sneak attack doesn't. Yeah.
for me, the way again, I've never. This is obviously, this is my first run at D&D, but as far as
Yeah.
role-playing games go, if I can get multi-attack with debuffs included, more often than not, multi-attack usually doesn't hit for high damage, even when you max it out. Unless you're very highly buffed, right? But if you got the debuffs included, you can multi-attack a bunch of guys, inflict those debuffs, and then you've hit an entire wave of enemies with debuffs in one foul swoop. Unless, of course, we already have something to account for that, in which case that kind of negates the point.
So, what's your choice?
Oh, I didn't know if Tom was gonna weigh in or on that or whatnot.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
Nope. This is one of those things where it's purely your choice.
Okay, so what does stealth give it? Sorry, I'm not.
Sneak attack is the thing that rogues get. You remember how when we had Scott's character here, the rogue, how like if under the certain conditions he would just hit with sneak attack and do like a shitload of extra dice.
I wasn't playing at that time yet.
Yeah, he gets if you get a roll with advantage on a person, usually you can roll an extra 2 or 3 d6 depending on your level.
All right. Well, I don't know. I
Yeah, it's a tough choice.
I feel like you have more experience. I'll leave it up to you.
Kibli, this is your call.
I'm tempted to leave this up to a coin toss in all honesty, because they're both solid choices. Sneak attack is pretty solid, and multi attack can really fuck things up. Yeah, how about that? I'll do a coin toss for it.
All right. All right.
Bins or whatever you find is
Roll a dice. Odds will be an ambush Drake, and evens will be a green guard Drake.
okay. Evens or odds. I'm gonna do a d20. Flippy dippy. Evens 4.
Okay.
So that was the ambush one.
You know what? I don't know, but since you said ambush,
Oh,
I think that's since
You really wanted the ambush one. You
Oh
knew
my
you
Yeah.
wanted it all along. You should have just said
I was
it.
like, I rolled it and I'm like, oh fuck, which one did he say?
You should have just said it.
I was hoping Tom actually like was paying attention to what he said.
no. Actually, what I was doing was waiting for you to really say what you actually wanted. Which whatever you said first, when you asked if that's what it was, I was gonna go, yes, that's exactly what it is.
Sure. All right. So sounds like it's the ambush Drake.
Yep. So you have an ambush Drake now. It has been added to your character sheets under extras as pet.
My character sheet?
Your character sheet. You're the one who shoved the meat in its mouth.
I did. Yeah. What can I say?
Meat handler.
So just insight, because
holy shit.
So this is one of my just insight on this one, as you guys all kind of gather yourselves. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite creatures, and the lore with it is quite literally they get tamed by just someone feeding them.
Shall we get
All
a
right.
heal? Maybe it can help us out in the fight.
Well, Jesus Christ, it's got pack tactics, so you. Holy fuck.
We're a fucking family now.
I'm just gonna read that out to you, Mook. Pack tactics. The Drake has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of its allies is within 5 feet and the ally isn't incapacitated. So it doesn't
So we
need
just stick
flanking.
with it.
It literally just needs to be next to someone.
Right.
Like,
and it can
god
help
damn, that's a wow.
dude.
Good
so
choice.
You got it,
It's-
homie. That's sick. The thing's
sitting
gonna
there, it's
follow you
probably-
around everywhere.
It's probably
You can
sitting
ride
looking
it.
my face, and I'm
Can you
trying to
ride
like,
it?
stop.
Can you
No,
ride
stop.
it, dude?
Actually,
I don't know
with
how big it is.
with the size that Kibley chose for themselves to be,
Oh, I wound up picking medium, Tom. I know I should have did small, but I wound up going with medium, so I am also medium.
yeah, you're still light enough. You can ride
He
it.
is. Kibley is a very skinny, scrawny, twiggy boy.
You gonna ride it?
I mean, I guess I will eventually.
Dude, let's go. What are you gonna name it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out once
We'll get there after
once my
deal
character
with
actually
this.
warms up to it. Because right now it's like trying to lick me with meat breath, and it just had my meat in its mouth, and now it's licking my face. Yeah, and also that too.
So,
Maybe they were shooting at this.
Ooh.
Do you think?
Oh. Yeah, we should probably get to the bottom of that mystery, huh?
Mhm.
Saber, do you think
Alright.
you could head out shields first?
I am going to try and redo the last.
Maybe get their attention.
you guys are still in initiative. Actually, you know what? No. We'll consider initiative kind of suspended since you guys are kind of like held up here for a minute. So what are you guys trying to do? What's going on? Besides Kibley being kicked.
I still think we need to figure out where those airs are coming from and why.
You guys are
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
okay.
We need to figure out the arrows,
Try and go back to the laptop. All
why
right.
they're shooting, and where they're coming from.
I kind of peek out the door with my shield and say, "We have your dog." Be like, "Come out and we can talk."
Roll persuasion check at advantage.
Ooh, at advantage. All right. So there. Take the first roll. Persuasion +1, so 14.
There's no way you have her.
Oh, it's a she.
My friend just fed it his meat, and she seemed to like it.
And then I put my hand on Saber's shoulder and I say, she is definitely enjoying his meat. She's even let him get all the way on her back.
Prove it. Right.
Kibley,
Are you
Kibley,
gonna
jump
shoot?
out there on her back. Kibley, jump out the window on her back.
I don't know if they're gonna still be shooting at us. I don't know if I'm buying it.
She's got to be quick enough to at least dart across the courtyard. Give him a show, Kibley. You're the bard.
I kind of. Well, I am. Yes. Well, I am the bard. I was.
Give them a show, Kibley. Prove it to them.
Can I make a big spectacle out of this, Tom?
Get a
Roll
couple more meat sticks.
Roll performance check, Kibley.
Okay.
Come on, Kibley. Come on, Kibley. You can
Oh,
do
for fucking
this.
Christ's sakes! Only a
Come
12.
on, Kibley.
That's a pathetic roll. 12.
12.
Well, I did just tame it, so I guess it can't be a 20. So what do you guys want me to do? You want me to ride out there on it to prove that?
you've tamed her.
Okay.
That's what they
Yeah.
said. They wanted you to prove it. Just grab more meat off the counter.
I
ride
turn-
her out there.
I get on top of it, and I look at you and I say, if I get shot, I'm going to be really pissed at you.
I want to be watching everywhere as best I can to see if people shoot at him and where they're shooting from.
Can we give her a little boost? Because I did some damage to her. Can we give her a boost before she runs back out in front of arrows? Or will she be alright?
Uh,
I can look at its HP now.
She
It did populate as max HP.
and that's actually where you damaged her down to. But for the stat block you chose, I'm gonna leave that HP as is, and
22.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry. There
she
I
there there
will.
already.
were there were some trade offs between the two different stat blocks. Like the ambush Drake has 22 HP versus the
It is what
54.
it is. Yeah.
Um,
Part of the
but
game.
54?
yeah, the guard Drake had 54 HP.
Did it also have pack tactics?
You don't know.
It's okay. It's okay.
um, Either way, I'd like to cast Shield of Faith on
It's
Quigley, and just to say
um
Can you do it on him and the monster?
I can't
Oh,
do it one person.
alright.
I would ask you to hold off on your spells just yet, unless you beat me to it. If you already did it, then I can't stop you. But I would probably be
Yeah.
like, hold tight on
Okay.
that.
Maybe she's quick enough.
Just for reference, no, the Green Guard Drake does not have pack tactics.
Okay, well,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, that changes things.
30 HP is a lot, but pack tactics is really fucking powerful.
Yeah. We'll be alright.
I was
Can we
just
give her
curious.
that?
Okay, so I guess I'm going to try and make a spectacle out of riding my new guard drake pet
Give them a show.
ambush drake.
Saber, roll a perception check at advantage as as Kibley makes a spectacle.
I'm
Saber, do
not
you see
rolling well
anything?
tonight. The
Do
9.
you see anything?
9.
Yeah.
That was your advantage.
Yeah. 3 and a 7.
Oof.
Unfortunate.
All right. Well, you don't. Actually, everyone roll a perception check. Everyone else can roll a perception check too.
At advantage or just
Yeah,
just
I'll give you advantage. We'll say
um
Stubbs and Wintermoon are helping you guys. So
13
Advantage.
on the
All right.
first,
My higher roll was unfortunately only an 8
14
because I'm probably a
on
little
the second.
distracted with trying to balance on the back of some creature, which I clearly have never done before.
all right.
I got 14 as my higher, plus 2 is 16.
So Muktikus, looking from the window as you guys are all looking up, and you look up at the at the skyline, at the building skyline, and you look up there, and kind of like Batman from the 90s animated series, like looking down at the city.
A really awesome
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at the GIF you sent.
Yeah.
Yep.
You look up and you see this archer with a cloak like almost completely covering their head. And they're crossing their arms.
Oh, for God's sakes, why is it
They're
doing that?
crossing their arms and staring down at you all. And you see this humanoid disapprovingly shake their head and put their bow back on their back across their chest and just walk away. Just walk away across the rooftops
Hmm.
and disappear.
Did you
Can
guys
you
see
guys see him
anything?
anywhere?
Nobody's hit
I
me with an arrow
saw
yet.
I saw someone at the rooftop. They walked away the minute you jumped out the window.
Hmm. Okay. Okay,
I
we're here.
I do you hear anything? They must be gone. I think we're in the clear.
Hmm.
They must thought of they must have thought we were bluffing.
All right. Well, is anybody like, is there a city guard or anything coming to all this commotion, or
All right.
should we start moving away as fast as possible?
Stubbs, by the way, is back up to 35 HP. Winter Moon blew 2 spell slots to heal him.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure Stubbs would be quite grateful for Winter Moon to, stop his oozing.
Yeah.
Hey, Mook, that reminds me. You started this? Are you using the character sheet thing? Because were you not at full HP or?
No, I was not. I think I was at 22
You got bit.
when we first started, and I got hit, but I had
Yeah, you
your
got
plus
hit.
4,
I just didn't
and
know if
then I
you.
took
Okay, I just
so
didn't know if
the
you
your
started
plus
at the low HP.
4
Yeah, yeah.
hit covered 4 of the 6 total that I took, so I'm at 20.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was because you tame she.
All right. So you guys continue on, and you reach the building. No problem. And you guys enter, going in to the what is it? Into this main lobby, and you guys start heading in towards what you would assume would be a nicer room. Um, just gonna mark off the doorway there. Mark off a doorway right there because I'm lazy.
Resourceful.
Can you guys see the 4 corners of this room right now?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. In the bigger lobby that you guys have entered.
She's quite beautiful.
And
Looks like
That
you
is
two are meant
a
to meet.
large piece.
what was that?
For sure.
That is a large piece.
It's perfect though.
Um, I'll look for another minute. I have another guard drake that is a.
Guys, it's still following me. How long do you think it's gonna follow me for?
As long as you feed it. I mean, you might as
Uh,
well name her, so I can't imagine she's gonna let you go now. She let you get on her back.
So,
It's gotta mean something.
out of character, Tom,
Yes.
would my association with Bahamut affect my perception of this green drake?
No.
Okay.
Because you know that these creatures are they are the nature of the guard drakes. It's more akin. I mean, yes, they are the product of chromatic dragons, but they're not. But they don't have the same attitude
Okay.
as like it's literally like a guard dog or a dog.
Okay. It just happens to be a
Uh,
green guard dog instead of a black guard dog.
correct. In,
Okay.
yeah.
It's all
So
about who raises them.
exactly.
Fair enough.
So
Okay.
you guys are walking up to this, and these two dwarfs put out their battle axes. They're both wearing plate armor, and and they put out their battle axes and form an X across each other. And they go, "Hey, no one will be going in to see Baron Kadroth today. He is in the middle of a very important meeting."
I kind of look back at Wintermoon being like,
Yeah,
is that who
I,
we're meeting?
I was gonna say I would probably do the same thing where I would
Hmm.
look at Winter and just sort of raise my eyebrows like,
Shrug.
well,
Nope, we are meeting with Nazem. So I don't understand who is this Kedroth. The one who will be running this city and collecting all valuables from you.
Really?
Uh, I mean, we're just looking for information. I don't have any valuables on me that you probably want. So, is Nazem here? What happened?
Let's see. Does Nazem want a box of tinder, a torch, water skin, a pictin, a hammer, crowbar? What does he want?
I
Hmm?
would be laughing my ass off
Please,
at that whole
please
thing.
tell me, what does he want? I'm a sailor that people told me was saved at sea from certain death, and now I'm supposedly cursed because of this wicked weapon on my back. This whole time I'm doing quotes when I say wicked weapon on my back. I'm getting all up in the guy's face.
I'm laughing my ass off at him suggesting all the shit to offer to Nas.
He he touches his blade to your breastplate and goes, "I suggest that you step back."
All right, all right. I once I see the
Boom.
sword come out, I dramatically come up. All right, all right. Let's all dial it down a little bit. I think nobody here needs any extra holes in them today.
The
Well,
only ones leaving with extra holes in them would be you.
yes, right. Well, nobody needs any. That's fine. Let's cool it down a little bit, Winter. Um, and I just kind of turn to her like, "What's the plan? We're here. We got you here."
Well, hmm.
How long exactly is this meeting going to be? Do you have any maybe estimates for how long this is all going to be taking?
Adam, it should be taking all longer than you'll be here.
We're just here to see the red dragon anyway. Okay.
What kind of answer is that? Longer than we'll be here. How can you even know?
Is there a bar in this lobby?
There is.
Um, it's like, do you guys want to sit down and have a drink while we wait?
Well, Winter, does this technically fulfill our contract, or do we still need to see our special boy?
Yeah,
I
I'm
am
confused.
I am kind of concerned that something might be going on in there.
Yeah.
How
Do you think we should
so?
press on?
What was that?
Winter Moon, do you think we should press on?
It might be the quicker way to get in there, unless
Yeah,
unless
we're not
Kibli, unless you
necessarily
can.
looking for blood, but if you have a way in, please tell
Kibli, can
us.
you maybe talk them away from the door?
Like distract, like move them, get them out of the way, basically. Like distract them, get them out of the way, right? If I
Yes,
understood that
yes.
correctly.
Either you get them out of the way through negotiations, or um, Stubbs and Saber, could you get them out of the way with a blade through their heads?
Now, and I adjust
I,
my collar a little bit. Let's not get too let's not get too I don't know. I'm sure I would say something a more fancy or eloquent than that. Gentlemen, you two, it has come to my attention that you two look positively exhausted. How long have you guys been on guard duty?
approximately 8 hours.
That is a very long time. Have you had any sort of breaks? A bathroom break, a smoke break, a coffee break, a drink break? If there's one thing I know about dwarves, is I do know that they do love a good ale. Were you aware that there was a bar in here?
Um, yes, we've been staring at it for the past 8 hours.
Gentlemen, you look to me like some of the thirstiest dwarves I have ever seen in my entire life. Could I bring you over to the bar? Hey, your friend here, and I point at one of them. He looks like a bit of a card shark, if I do say so myself. I have a knack for these sorts of. I have a nose for these sort of things, you know.
Roll deception. Roll persuasion check.
All right. 19. 11 plus 9. Or excuse me, plus 8 to make 19.
Well, I mean, you want a drink? Uh, I mean, we can at least sit down for a drink. That way, we can keep eyes on the
I
door.
agree.
So
That
so
sounds like a positively wonderful idea. And I take out my playing cards and I start shuffling it very dramatically. And I walk on over to the what do you? Yeah, I am just smoothing and fast talking my way to get these boys over to the bar because we can't have dwarves dying of dehydration.
what are the
That's
rest of
just
you
cruelty.
while Kibley has these two distracted? What is everyone else doing?
Um,
Mook took a went to go and deal with his dogs real quick. He said he'd be back in a sec.
Okay.
I'd kind of just be maybe positioning myself between the dwarfs and Wintermoon and Mook as they sneak towards the door to see what's going on behind it.
Okay.
For whatever it's worth, Tom, when I get them over there, I'm also going to get them playing cards too, but we can worry about that part later.
Okay.
I'm going to get these dwarves adequately, going to get them appropriate fluid resuscitation.
Hmm.
They're going to be drinking.
Okay. So you got them playing cards, and the the other the other two or the other four are kind of positioning themselves by the door. Once once Muktakis gets back here, we're going to move forward with whatever that is. But until then,
Hey, buddy. Yes, friend. What a friend.
let's see. You got
Where'd
them
go?
going. You got them rolling.
Oh, I'm gonna get them drinking, and I'm just gonna be all around. I mean, how many other people? If it's a bar, how many other people are there? Because I'm gonna make a big spectacle. We're gonna play some music. These dwarves are gonna drink.
All
I'm
right.
gonna make them tell me stories. It's gonna be a huge fucking. They're gonna be missing out on a bit of a party. The other four.
P.S. As this is happening, you kind of see Winter Moon signal towards you, Kibble, and she kind of sees what's going on, and you see her mouth towards you. I want the crossbows.
I don't know. Did I adequately did I catch that or
We'll say you did.
okay?
Um,
Well, we'll figure that part out once we get to all
all
that
right.
stuff because I have a feeling it'll take more than a short amount of time to start getting these drunks properly intoxicated.
So
Dwarves
so
properly intoxicated.
so they're rolling. They're going with the gambling, and they're playing
Are there other
cards with.
people in the bar? Can I rope other people into my spectacle of fun and excitement?
Roll persuasion check again.
Distract more people.
Oh, hey, Mook, you're
I'm
back.
back. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
18.
Yeah, there's other people joining.
Perfect. Mook is back
Um,
if you want to move on with that part.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I walked out of the room and the the dogs were right outside my door, so my
um,
wife had let them in.
it's all good, man. So what we're gonna do is I want to figure out how far this spectacle goes with you, Kivley, before you go to join the rest of your party in whatever they're about to do.
Oh, to like see how
Oh, okay.
long, how much time I
Yes.
buy them, I
Just got
guess.
enough time.
How much time you buy them
Uh,
and how much time they're gonna be without you.
okay. Well, my thought process is if they have to go in there into the meeting, I'm probably gonna try and make this last a while.
Okay. So
But don't
so
you
basically
know the
you're just gonna
guy?
keep them distracted outside the entire time and you're basically not gonna be.
My interpretation was probably like I'm going to be buying them the time and until they come back.
Okay.
Okay.
So good to know. So I'm going to jump to everyone else now. So you guys are right outside this this office, so to speak. What are you guys doing?
Um, am I the one that's the bright blue?
Yes,
All right.
leading.
Um, I'm going to walk in with both my hands up and try and persuade whomever lays eyes on us not to just immediately attack us. I'm gonna walk in and kind of say to them, listen, please, before you do anything, we come with a person who claims to know someone you may be interested in. Please don't shoot us.
You see in here a red tiefling and a pale female elf with white hair wearing no armor staring at you with this red dragonborn over in the corner tied up.
What did we just come across?
So, do you have what do you have the goods that the dragonborn were waiting for? Because it will be mine now.
Winter Moon? Care to provide us with some answers?
Oh, I put it in someone else's hands for safekeeping. So no, we don't have that, and I'm gonna need my boss back, please.
Hmm.
Winter Moon? Is your boss the one tied up in the corner?
He is.
Jesus Christ.
So
uh,
What did we just get ourselves into?
a mess.
Winter Moon.
I'm going to make my way over towards this red dragonborn and try to, depending on what he looks like, either just pick him up and carry him out, or cut him and have him walk out with us.
wait, repeat.
I want to go over to this red dragonborn, and if he's conscious, uncut him so he can come out with us, or just pick him up and walk out with him.
As you go to move over, the elf is going to intercept you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
All right. For Stubbs,
Jeez. 6 plus 2 is 8.
oh my fucking
8.
god. Okay, I look like I'm back now, and Stubbs rolled a 12 plus 2, so 14.
All right.
The rolls
Muktikus,
are
what'd
not
you
on
get?
my side tonight. I got a 6 plus 2 is 8.
All right. Saber?
A 10.
Kibbley?
I'm in the other room, but for
Oh,
Stubbs, I got the
oh,
excuse me, what the hell did I just say? 12 plus 2 to make 14 for Stubbs.
oh no, I want Kibley's initiative because I'm including you.
Oh, okay. Then I have 19.
19? All right.
Are those tieflings? Is that what those are?
Yes. Yeah, he's a
Okay.
tiefling.
Just had to double check.
Let's see. Winter Moon is going to cast Shield of Faith on Muktikus. So you now have a you now have AC of 20, of +2 to your AC.
Fucking Christ.
Sweet.
And she's gonna hold an attack with Green Flame Blade if anyone enters her melee range. Kibley, you're up as you entertain. What is going on right now?
Well, it hasn't really been a substantial amount of time, right?
Nope.
So I'm probably just my initial game plan was to try and get these dwarves intoxicated. So I think for now I'm trying to get them get some alcohol inside these poor dehydrated boys.
All right. So you do that, and they go, all right. We greatly appreciate you. What kind of hand are
I
you dealing tonight?
I greatly appreciate all of the work that you do. What do you like to play? I thought I heard whatever the equivalent of Dungeons and Dragons Teldori Blackjack is.
Yes, it's our favorite.
Whatever the equivalent of Blackjack Texas Hold'em.
All right. Alrighty. So you start dealing out your cards, and that's where we're gonna go to the next person now. So like we cut over to Kibley for a second as he's doing that, and let's see.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this guy sees you guys, this tiefling, and he's gonna start 15, 5, 10, 15, and kind of start moving away from you guys. And he's like, "What the, what the fuck? You were supposed to bring it. You were supposed to have the delivery for Nazem." And he's gonna cast Sacred Flame at Winter Moon, who is going to save against it. And he is going to also cast Spiritual Weapon on her, which
Hmm.
a 15 is going to hit her. And
I have a +20 armor class, right? Or
yeah, you have a
I'm
20.
like boosted to 20 right now.
Yes.
Can I like was this like a mobile shot or
There's nothing you can do right now because you're an
oh, okay,
initiative.
okay,
You don't have a reaction that you can apply to this.
fair enough.
Sorry. So this guy casts Spiritual Weapon. All of a sudden, you see this sword just appear out of the ethereal nothingness and just slash down on Wintermoon. She takes total 9 points of damage. And that's going to be it for his turn. Let's see. And then the elf is going to take 2 hits at Saber. Let's see. One is going to be a natural 20, and the other one is going to be a 19 total.
They both hit.
Okay. All right. So let's do the damage first, and then we got some secondary effects that are going to affect you. Natural 20 is going to be 17 total damage on the natural 20. And then an additional 7 points of damage for the second hit. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's see. And then I need you to make a strength. I need you to make a strength saving throw and then a dexterity saving throw.
All right. My strength saving throw is a 16.
Okay?
and my dex is a 4.
A 4?
I rolled a natural 1.
Ah,
Okay. So the first one, she tries to like punch you, and her fist comes out, and it you take the damage, but you're able to like hold your ground and like dig your heels in, and she doesn't push you away. But that second hit, she comes up and sweeps your heels out from underneath you, and you get slammed prone as she hits you the second time.
Awesome.
All right, Stubbs is up.
Stubbs sees all of this, and Stubbs is very mad. So I'm going to be raging as a bonus action on this one.
Okay.
2 melee damage. Okay. Would Stubbs be? Stubbs is the blue one.
This guy.
That's Stubbs right there. Okay. Well, it looks like he wasn't. I thought he was the one that was underneath this, above the spiritual weapon, but it looks like he is that one right there. So he's gonna take a step forward towards the one that just started slapping the shit out of Saber, and he's no, probably from behind. He's not gonna go all the way around. Oh wait, is Saber the yellow one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow, I thought that was the enemy. Can I kind of come around at the 3 o'clock? Is that still flanking, or is that not enough to be?
Sure.
Stubbs is gonna go over there after watching this happen, and he's gonna take that Bugbear Morningstar, and he is gonna go for a home run with this.
All right.
So that is a +5.
oh.
Advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that one sucked. Uh, 10 is the higher roll, +5 to make 15.
16 is what you need to be. So you swing and you whiff.
Okay. Well then, that is everything he can do on his turn, and as long as I'm attacking, the rage can persist. Correct?
As long as you hit, as long as you hit or get hit.
Okay.
So until your turn comes around again, you just need to get hit.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, then that's his turn.
Okay. All right, and we cut back to Kibble and the dwarves, and the dwarves are just sitting there going, "I, I, we got 50 gold each.
50 gold
50,
each, huh?
yes, 50 gold each
Whoa.
on the on this."
All right.
Cut back, Saber, prone. Now it's your turn.
Oh, I'm going to take my action and dump 15 points of my lay on hands into
Okay.
me. So that's my action.
All right.
I'm going to stand up
All right. Half your movement there.
and then I use one of my channel divinity and use my bonus action to cast a vow of enmity on this elf in front of me. Just mumble. He's like, "I will make you pay for this," and that's
All
my
right.
turn.
All right. What does that channel divinity do?
I can choose one creature within 10 feet of me, and I gain advantages on attack rolls for the next minute
Hell yeah.
against that creature.
All right. Cool. Muktikus, as
Yes.
as Saber gets up and starts to glow while holding his amulet of Bahamut. And it is now your turn.
Okay. I would like to move. If I kind of corner, well, not corner, that's not really the right word, but if I kind of hit this um enemy that we're targeting here with Saber and Stubbs in kind of like a three-way pincer, like at a diagonal, like one cube down, would that still count as a
Yeah,
advantage roll?
yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to do that with my Hexblade. Uh, yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 18 plus 7 is 25
That hits.
to hit. And then 2d8 plus 5, correct?
Yippers.
First one's a 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 5 is 15. How about the fire? Does that land?
Wait, 5 plus 5 plus 5, and then you're doing the fire?
Does does that not automatically come with the Hexblade?
Oh, I think you rolled like it was a crit.
Sorry. Um okay, sorry.
How many d8s have you rolled so far?
2.
Okay, so one is your main damage, one is your fire damage, and your plus 5 for your modifier,
Okay,
right?
so sorry. 5 plus 5 is 15. Yeah,
All
okay.
right, cool.
Got it.
All right, sweet. So yeah, so you run up and just light your blade up and just take a nice hefty slash. Anything else on your turn?
Um you know, I'm gonna stand my ground and give a slight glance to Winter Moon
Are you?
on my shoulder, hoping that she will cover the other enemy that pretty much has an advantage on me. Hopefully
Gotcha.
queuing her up.
Alrighty. So Winter Moon's turn now. Ooh, I forgot to do a concentration check. Shit. Okay, your AC's back down to your AC's back
18.
down to 18. That was
Okay,
short-lived.
it happens.
All right. So you want me to take this fucker out then?
Preferably, at least hold him off for now.
All right.
Distraction.
She's gonna run up and cast Green Flame Blade, and let's see, she's gonna get an 18 plus 4, and his AC is 13, so she's gonna do 11 plus 2 is 13. She's gonna do 13 points of damage to this guy, as you see her casting the exact same cantrip as you, and unfortunately let's see, not enough rogue to get the other thing, sneak attack. So that's it for her. Is that it for her turn? Now she's gonna blow a spell slot and cast Healing Word, And that is maximum healing. So that's going to be 8 points of healing to you, Saber.
Nice.
That's going to be it for her
Feeling better.
turn. Nice. Good to hear. Kibbley, we cut back over to you. What are you going for next with them as you're dealing these cards?
Um, I mean, I was gonna say, like, am I noticing bright green flashes? But I think my entire point was to keep everything distracted.
Yes, and it is a very
So
small doorway that they went through. So
yeah, and I think my entire mindset doing this was they were gonna go in and handle this. So unfortunately, I think I'm sort of locked into just general gambling, bard shenanigans, and playing music.
roll another
Um,
persuasion check or deception, your choice.
12.
Okay, it's enough. You're still keeping them entertained and right within your grasp. So you do some flashy card tricks, and they're just
I
right
guess
there.
my I guess my Drake is just chilling nearby too.
Yep. I
All
mean,
It's
right,
part of the trick.
it's part of the show now.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
have to start practicing with it.
you can send him off to attack if you knew that they were fighting.
Yeah, which I don't, so I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So unfortunately, everyone's enamored with your Drake and all of that stuff
I
going
I
on.
am the life of the party. What can I say?
So, Kadroth's turn, and he's going to move his spiritual weapon over to Winter Moon and attempt to attack her. Let's see. 11 is not going to hit her, but a 15 with his dagger is, as he just is like, "You fucking bitch! You're you're supposed to hand it over," and he just like stabs her with the dagger as you see a nice rush of blood just gush out of Wintermoon's abdomen.
Hmm.
And that's it for his turn. It's now the monk's turn. Let's see. We're gonna go after. Let's see. Stubbs. Stubbs. An 18 to hit Stubbs.
That does.
All right. 4 reduced to 2.
Okay. Stubbs just gets punched, and he just like she punches him in the gut, and he just like does that thing where like he looks down, looks back up, does barely flinches.
And 5 reduced
Just,
to 2.
just
So 4 total damage Stubbs takes.
all right. And
Does he
I'll
buckle up with
of course have to have you update the page there since I am unable to do that.
And can you make a strength and a dexterity saving throw, please?
Strength and a dex. So strength is +5, so that would be his strength was a 11.
Strength saving throw, 11. Okay. And the dex?
And dex is 17.
Okay. So the strength, like she punches him so hard that he actually gets knocked back 10 feet.
Ooh.
So there isn't 10 feet for him to go back. So he just like slams against the wall when she hits him back. And she just kind of smiles at him.
I'm pretty sure I can only imagine the sheer twisted frothing rage that is across his face.
Exactly. Speaking of his rage, Stubbs, you're up and you're attacking at advantage.
Okay, so he's gonna he's gonna take a couple punches, and he is going to once again, use the Bugbear Morning Star. Is that only a one hand? Oh, no, it says right
No,
there, 2 hands to wield. Okay. I just had to confirm that. So he is going to take another swing. First one is, oh, well, I highly doubt that's going to be outrolled.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one was a natural 20 plus 5 to make 25.
Okay, so with this, he has Divine Fury as well. So,
Yes, he
so
sure
you got
does.
2d8, 2d8, and a d6, and those all have the crit rolls that apply to them, and then at the
So
end
the
of it, it's a +6.
2d8s.
Yep.
So the 2d8s added up to 8, and that means that what
Was there a
is
one?
the
Was there a 1 or a 2 in there?
negative?
Okay.
One of them was one was a 5, one was a 3. So that means, what the hell did I just say? 8 plus 6 for the modifier for the Morning Star?
Wait.
Because it's a
No.
plus 3.
Stop. Just please give me just do the dice first because it's a critical hit.
Okay,
So,
so 5 is the first dice as the first d8.
but you rolled 2d8 and you got 8 total. So it's
Yes,
16.
5 and a 3.
So
Okay,
16
so
total. Roll your
yep,
d6.
16.
What's your d6?
The d6 coming up is 4.
Okay, so 16 plus 8, that's 24. And then the modifiers. You have
So the Bugbear Morningstar gets plus 3,
okay.
and the d6 for Divine Fury, it's 1d6 plus 1 as Radiant.
So that's 4, and then he gets a +2 for raging. So that's 6 total.
Yeah, oh, so the modifiers don't get doubled. Why did I think the modifiers got doubled?
I don't know. It's a very easy thing to trip into.
That's
Because
what I was doing. I thought the modifiers got doubled too, so I thought it was a plus. The 3 from the Morningstar would then be a 6. So okay, so
gotcha.
that's where I was tripping up.
Okay, so you just did. So Stubbs does come up, and by the way, she is bloodied now, and yeah, she is not having a good day now because Stubbs just like comes up in a rage and just hammers her with his spike encrusted baseball bat, basically.
Also, if you're able to, just for the sake of keeping track of it, if you'd be so kind as to click one of his rage boxes too, just since I can't do it, and just to, help me visually keep track of it.
I actually did.
Okay, thank you. I must have just not refreshed it. That's all.
Oh, I just did it when I was over on his page, so I'm sorry about that. All right.
Yeah, just leave it on for me once you're done with it. Sorry about that.
So,
Okay.
so the what is it? One of the dwarves cutting back to Kibley puts his crossbow on the table. The other one puts another pouch of gold on the table, which will be the equivalence of whatever a heavy crossbow costs, which I'll figure out later and give you actual amounts.
Am I? I believe Bardic Inspiration can be used for ability checks as well, correct?
Correct.
Or is that a later level thing?
No, you can use it for ability checks, ability saving
Okay,
throws,
then
and
if they're putting down stuff like a crossbow and a bunch of money, I'd like to play a little jingle in this card gambling thing and Bardic Inspire myself,
okay.
assuming I have to roll for this.
Yeah, we're gonna do. So basically, what's happening right now is there's a back and forth in the initiative. You do
Yeah,
your
and
thing.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah. So I'm cool
We'll
with you.
figure that out when we get there.
Yeah. Saber back into the room. So as we get like this little hilarious cut, we come back and you guys a whole bunch of you bloodied, bruised, not doing well. Saber, we're back to you.
All right. So, seeing the nice hit that Stub just did to this elf that knocked me on my ass, I'm going to try to return the favor and try to knock her prone with my shield.
Okay. You have advantage on that.
That is all right. So athletics of 24.
Oh, nope. 17.
So she is prone.
Okay.
All right. And with my triple advantage, I'll roll add advantage with my bronze rapier. And that is a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Right.
Are you doing anything additional?
Yeah, I was going to smite
All right.
because I was angry. So just making sure I remember. It's just a 2d8. Okay.
Correct.
All right. So the weapon damage is 2 plus 3 is 5. That's my smite plus 8. So 13 damage total.
Alrighty. So you jam your rapier down into her chest, and she is bleeding. Like, she's spitting blood out of her mouth right now, and like struggling to breathe. But she is still breathing. She is still alive. Barely.
All right.
Muktakus. Oh, I'm sorry.
Um, figuring those other two could, no, I would say good.
Okay. Muktakus.
Okay. I'm going to move behind the other enemy that Wintermoon has engaged to gain advantage against him
All
or
right.
them.
The as you move away, this other person is gonna try and trip you up, but they miss. Natural 3. So yeah, you get behind them, get behind this tiefling. You do have advantage on the roll.
Alright, I'm gonna swing with my Hexblade again.
Okay.
And first one's a 16. And the second's 11. So 16 plus 7 is 22.
Ooh, that most definitely does hit.
Yeah. Alright, so on advantage, I roll what? 2d8?
Yep. 2d8
12.
plus your modifier.
2 plus 8 is 10, plus 5 is 15.
Okay. So yeah, as you stare at Winter Moon, like as she's still like processing this dagger that's sticking in her abdomen, from her point of view, like you like dart behind her and take your blade of the fathoms and just jam it right through this guy's chest and kind of start to lift him up as this like eruption of flame comes out of his chest and like starts to instantly cauterize his wound. But then once you pull your sword out, he just like lets out this big rush of blood from his abdomen and his chest, and he like starts choking on his own blood. But he is also just barely still breathing. Anything else on your turn?
No, I will stand over him. Ask Wintermoon, what should we do with them?
Let's at least knock him out. and she is going to go for oh, um, she's going to go for a non-lethal blow against him, which she's going to at least knock him unconscious. And you see her take the butt of her rapier and just almost like punch him in the face with the hilt,
Mhm.
and he just keels over. And that's it for her turn. Kibble,
Yeah.
we cut back out to you. What's going on? You're dealing cards. You're whipping them out fast. You're getting these guys excited. What are we trying to do now?
Um. Well, like I said, I want to make sure these dwarves have proper fluid resuscitation, alcohol fluid resuscitation. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep performing and gambling for everybody to get everybody distracted. If I have to, I'm gonna break out the lute and play the big popular bar songs. You know, the kind that everyone sings along to, like I mentioned a couple sessions ago.
Roll a performance check, please.
16.
All right. Um, they toss like 12 gold pieces your way just just for being a bard.
Just for being a bard.
Yeah.
Yes, for now. Yeah.
This this elf like is going to try and pull the rapier out of her chest. Saber, can I get a contested athletics check, please?
Yes, you may.
You need to be a
15.
6. Okay. Can you roll a d8, no modifier, please?
Yep. 6.
6. She tries to pull it out, and she's struggling. Struggling. And then you feel her not struggling. And she just goes, please. And before she can say don't completely, you feel her just let go of your rapier as you kind of like force it back down on her,
Mhm.
and her body just goes limp.
I thank Bahamut for its blessing, letting me get through this fight alive, and wipe my rapier off and put it back in its sheath, and turn to Wintermoon to see what to do next.
Cut loose the benefactor.
Go over Grin on
And this, all right. Wintermoon is going to give herself 10 points of healing using her last spell slot for Cure Wounds on herself. Uh,
All right, now it looks like it's okay.
all right, boss, we're here, and you see this red dragonborn get up and go, "Hey, I'm sorry, not I.
I was gonna say.
Sorry, I was thinking about the dwarves and cutting back to Kibble. Um, this this red dragonborn gets up slowly, and you hear him stretch out, and like all of his joints are cracking and crinkling, and he readjusts his monocle on his left eye and goes, "Oh, damn it! I keep going to do the dwarfs. Oh, I do believe it's good to see you all, Wintermoon. Do you have do you have what I requested?" And she goes, "No, it's with the bard for safekeeping." "Where is the bard?" And she just points towards the door. And he looks at all of you, and like he pats Stubbs on the head, um, Saber on the shoulder. He kind of points over at Muktakus and he goes, "Thank you all. I, all of your arcane and divination abilities are all quite impressive. I think you all should come back to Amon at some point and sit in for a lecture on the different types of magic and the different appealings of the different kind of schools of magic that can be used in different ways, and I greatly appreciate it. Especially, it's quite impressive between the divine fury and the use of smite and the green flame blades. Oh, those are my favorites. I really do love. But where is this bard?" And you see Nazem just walk out of the room and look over towards you, Ghibli. You.
When he like when do I notice him?
About 2 minutes goes by of gambling and whatnot.
Well, the instant I notice him, I drop what I'm doing, and I'm so happy to see him, and I just stop what I'm doing and walk away. I'm like,
Do
Naso, I'm
do
so
you?
happy to see you.
I I
How's my favorite red dragonborn, huh? How's my favorite scary red dragonborn, huh? Are you terrorizing all? Have you burned down any villages lately? Hmm?
not
Are all
since
the students afraid to come to your library? Have you set anything on fire?
not since our last meeting. So by the way, do you swipe any of the stuff that was on the table, or did you just leave it and walk away?
I mean, I guess I can come back for it or something.
Roll one last persuasion check as you leave the table.
10.
Okay. You walk away, and
Really, the crossbow for Moon was the only thing I care about.
even that is so. Like as you walk away, the 12 gold piece that they gave you as a tip, you get to keep. Um, that that last is not enough to persuade them. So as you just walk away, the kind of charm breaks like the entertainment factor, and and they all just kind of look and they go, "Okay," and they put like their gold and their crossbows away and stuff like that. Um, yes.
Easy come, easy go.
I have you.
Where
What
have you
bring?
been? Do you regret not coming with me?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know about that. I don't buy that for 1 second.
Based on the night we had, I don't regret not coming with you ever again.
I am hurt, and I still don't believe you. I've been.
Oh, come come into the office though. I need to talk to all of you, but mainly you. We can finally settle up our debt from the last time we played cards.
Yeah, well, I thought we settled that the right way, but I am interested in spending a little more time with you. So what can I say?
Oh, come in. All right. So you guys enter into the office where everyone else is kind of like gathering, but like confused because this guy gets cut free and instantly walks away. And
towards the The dwarfs that were supposed to be, don't they know he's tied up?
Oh, the dwarves were with were they're not my guards. They're with
Oh, yeah.
is
Okay,
is he is he dead?
maybe.
He's mainly knocked out.
All right, we'll have to unlock that one another time. Our debts that from the last gambling that we had, and he pulls out a case and he puts it on a countertop. Kibley, so please take this.
I'm looking right at him and I'm like, I told you we were good. Did you not? Did
Oh, but I got it off. I got it off an elf. I got it off an elf. It was hardly ever used. In fact, I don't think it was ever used. But I took it off of him half off, or he was half off. Let's just say there's a
Even
reason I've gone back to teaching.
I knew you cared.
Do you open the case?
Me personally, metagaming. I think I remember what the item was, but yeah, sure. I'll crack it open for a quick peek. But I give Nazem a very sly wink.
It's the cittern, by the way, the uncommon cittern.
Yeah, just if you link the item, or I'll remember which.
I'll
Was
get
it the
it.
Macferda or
Yeah.
something?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you look at it, and there's like a little blood stain on it. Uh,
Well, pop. Our previous
um,
bard from the last campaign, pretty much fired a gun the entire time.
Yeah, he didn't bard very well.
He, yeah, it was, yeah.
um, and Nazem kind of laughs and he points at the blood stain. That was from the half off part.
Oh, you don't have to sit there and pretend you're a big scary boy with me, Nazem.
Oh, I wasn't the one who did the half offing.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm very well aware of that.
Anyway, uh, when do you have the item for me?
I glanced at Wintermoon.
She does not like for you to give it over to him.
Well, I don't know. That depends. That depends, Nazem. What is it worth?
no.
This fucking god, this laptop.
Let's see, what's it worth to me? Well, the offer that I'll put on is one of two. I can give you coin now, or I believe Wintermoon, did you already pay them for delivering you to me? And she nods to him, like just not even fucking around. She nods that she already made sure you guys got paid. And he goes, I can give you more coin now, or my door will be always open if you need other jobs for coin.
Ooh. I like the sound of that second one.
I agree, Kibley. I am on board with the latter.
So, how about this then? You can find me at the Alabaster Lyceum in Iman,
Mm.
or and he opens up another little case and he hands which one of you is responsible?
Hmm.
Of course I'm responsible.
Fair enough. All right. Well, here you go. And it's actually, you know what? And he like pulls back. May I have the gem first?
I take it out and I go to hand it to him and I say, I'll take all of our rewards, but I want something extra from you.
And what is that?
What do you think it is?
The sending stone?
No, but we'll take that too. How about another night? For old time's sake.
Fine.
You said your door was always open.
Fine. I'll go out drinking with you.
Sure.
Okay. By the way, what he handed to you was a sending stone, and please remove the elemental gem.
Yeah, I just deleted it.
Okay. So, then let's get out of here and go drinking then?
Sounds like a date.
All right. Is everyone else coming as well?
What should we do with the prisoner?
You guys can go, you guys can take the loot reward from them. I'll take him with me.
All right. And Nazem and Kibli are going to walk off. Just walk off.
Well, I wasn't necessarily concerned about loot, but Saber, what should we do? Should we follow our companions and leave these folk, or
I think we need to let Kibli and Nazem have their evening, but I definitely think we should find a way out of here before those dwarfs come looking.
Are we going to question this tiefling? Or are we just going to be done with him?
can we
Um,
bind
I-
him in any way and then bring him with us?
yes,
I don't think
I
we
would think
should stay. I agree with Saber, but I also don't think we should leave this person. I want to know how your employer got in that particular situation.
yeah, I have some rope, and I would definitely use my sailing knots to tie him up and
I have rope as
tie
well.
the
I have
back.
about 50 feet. That should be more than enough to tie them up.
All right.
Mm.
So,
JK. Okay.
you guys tie him up and go to take him. We're going to have the last rolls of the evening here, and then we're going to cut off the session for tonight. And we'll
Sounds
pick
good.
up next week with either another battle or you guys questioning this tiefling. So, first, Kibli, roll a sleight of hands check.
It's like you rolled on D&D Beyond. What's it for? 10.
Are you hearing me?
No.
Just now.
No. Yeah, it's just now.
What the fuck? I don't know why it was doing that. Okay. Yeah, I rolled and it was a garbage roll and I swore and complained about it. So it was
Oh,
a 10.
wait. You have Nazem with you, so do it at advantage.
I like where this is going. 21.
Okay. So as you two like strut out together to go out for your night drinking and fun having, you just snag without them noticing. Just snag that heavy crossbow off the back.
Wonderful. I will deliver that to Wintermoon, but I guess I can throw that in my inventory until you
you
said
see
heavy
her.
crossbow.
Yep. All right.
I mean, I
And
guess if we're gonna keep taking jabs at Pop, alternatively, I can just keep it and shoot it.
jeez.
Fuck.
So, that was my last jab at Pop.
I know that was actually a good one. The whole here's this. It was barely used. It's like a pawn shop find. Yeah, the previous owner bought it, never used it.
All right. And the last rolls of the evening. I need all of you. John, you're going to roll for Stubbs. I need everyone to
Mhm.
roll a stealth check, please. This is a collective stealth check to see if you guys can sneak this tiefling
Ooh.
past. Oh
Oof.
shit!
5 for Stubbs. Not ideal.
8.
Oh my god.
I got an 8 as well.
Rolled a natural 1. Plus 2 is 3.
Wintermoon can persuade, right?
Yeah,
Um,
Wintermoon and Mook are about the same.
Can
she
if I'm doing Stubbs, I'll even attempt a persuasion. And he drew a page out of Kibley's book and was like, "I need a doctor."
Get help.
Winter Moon is going to look at all of you as these two dwarfs with wearing full plate armor and wielding battle axes look at you guys, and she looks at you all and goes, "Everyone run!"
That's where we got him off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or that.
Is everyone okay with you guys running?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds like a sad yes.
Sorry, I wasn't involved in the last like chunk of combat, and I don't even have
No.
anything to show for
No,
it.
because I'm like,
It's a
I'm
sad
ready to
yes.
play. Yeah, I'm always ready to play.
So
No,
you
your
guys
Comes to
combat
the
with keeping
conclusion
2
of the
fully
night.
armed
It's like,
dwarves out.
man. Hmm?
So you guys look, and this is the last image that you guys see as you guys run. All 4 of you, or I'm sorry, the 3 of you, just heave the body, and you see Winter Moon's dagger come up and just slice right across his throat. So this spiraling blood sac that was this tiefling goes flying through the air. And as everyone's like staring at the spectacle of this corpse going, you all run. And eventually, you guys run, and you guys see Nazem and Kibley go into a tavern, and you guys just follow suit and get yours. And Winter Moon funds you guys having a night, and you guys all run upstairs, lock yourselves in your rooms, and get a long rest.
Ooh.
Sorry, I turned that into more of a cut scene there at the end on you guys.
No, that
That's
works.
alright. Should we do the long rest now or wait till?
Do the
I'd
long
do it
rest.
now while you're thinking about it.
Yep. Do the long rest now, and I will say also congratulations. You guys have made it to level 4.
Ooh.